This is Coach Rose here, how to enter a recipe into MyFitnessPal so that you could figure out how many calories there are per serving.
Hi, if you're new here, my name is Coach Rose Peterson. I'm a certified personal trainer, both in person and online, and a certified nutrition coach. I help moms locally in Las Vegas, Nevada, and all over the world shed the weight holding them back from becoming their most energetic and authentic version of themselves so they can go after their deepest desires alongside of motherhood. You can find me at fitandconfidentmoms.com.
It's been a really exciting week for me this last week. I know you guys really enjoyed Chef Andrew's live cooking class. I actually got some pictures from some of you guys who tried the cauliflower fried rice, and I haven't made it yet, but I am looking forward to it. It's on the list. I've got my grocery list going, and we are going to make it. How was planning your meals? Did anything come up? Any struggles or obstacles from planning the meals? How did your family respond? Give me some feedback on how that went. So one of the questions I got was how to enter a recipe into MyFitnessPal so that you could figure out how many calories there are per serving, and protein, carbs, and fats as well. So now we are in MyFitnessPal, and I'm going to show you how to create a recipe in MyFitnessPal so that you know how to track your food if you're using this. This is my home page. It's going to look a little different if you're using your mobile phone. You're going to go to food right here at the top. I'm going to go to recipes. In my recipe box, these are some other recipes that I've created in the past. So if I wanted to use this again, I would just hit log it, and it would log this recipe that I made before. And this is overnight oats, which I've talked about. So I'm going to show you how to enter in MyFitnessPal. Anytime you use this recipe, you just log it in and it divides up the servings for you. You only have to do this one time. So we're going to enter new recipe here, and I'm going to do the Mexican turkey frittata that is in my cookbook here. This is in the Eat Better recipe guide that you guys should have. Now I'm going to put on here that this serves 4 people. Okay, so we're going to do 4 servings. I'm going to hit add ingredient. For this, I'm only going to use 1/2 pound of ground turkey. So I'm going to put ground turkey cooked. We're going to search ground turkey cooked. I do it that way because we want to make sure that you're consistent whether it's cooked or raw. I always look for a check mark next to the entry because that means it's been verified by MyFitnessPal, meaning somebody double checked this entry. It just wasn't entered by anybody and they may have missed something. Purdue 93%. Okay, so I like it to be as clear as possible. So 93% is usually what I get. 1/2 pound is going to be 8 ounces. So you could use any of these. So I'm going to go with the 1 ounce and I'm going to change this to 8. That way it's going to add in 8 ounces of cooked ground turkey. We got our first ingredient in. Now I'm just going to keep going and talk as I go. So I'm going to put a zucchini large. So normally I would weigh this, but I don't have it with me. So I would weigh it before you cook it. For this one, do generic zucchini, garden large zucchini, generic zucchini large. So 1 serving of 110 grams. Just for demonstration purposes, we're going to assume that it's around 110 grams. I'm going to do the same thing with the carrot. Carrot large. I'm going to say, see how it says member submitted? So if you want to double check the nutritional info, you would just click here. That looks pretty good. It's got the carbs, fiber, sugar, protein added. Oh, and this is verified. So this is a good one. Sometimes members enter in something and they'll just put the calories and they don't put any of the carbs, fiber, sugars, protein. So that's a good way to check. Now we're going to do 6 whole eggs of 1 egg. Add that. Egg whites. Add ingredient. Egg whites. So this says 3 egg whites. No one's confirmed that. Let's do Kirkland egg whites. This has been confirmed by 30 users. 1 serving is 3 tablespoons, and we are going to do 6 servings. I don't normally add in the salt and pepper, but we're going to make sure we add our cooking oil. That's really easy to forget, and that's how calories are sneaky. We have to log those in if we really want to have awareness of how much we're eating. My recipe book says coconut oil, but I know that a lot of people use extra virgin olive oil, so I'm going to put that one in there. Extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to go with tablespoons. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon. I'm going to add that. So it's 1 serving of olive oil. Let's make sure I got everything in. Normally I don't add in seasonings, but I know myself and I know that I like using McCormick's taco seasoning, and I do want to track that. All right, now we have a full breakdown. So this is the amount of calories for the entire recipe, but per serving, it's only 286 calories per serving. 4 carbs, 16 fats, 31 grams of protein. That's a pretty good amount. This is a really good macro-friendly breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So now we're going to save this recipe. Now, would you like to submit this? You can. You can submit it to the MyFitnessPal recipe database. I'm not going to, so I'm just going to hit save recipe. So now I do have the option of logging it. So I'll just show you. So we're going to log it. I'm going to log that today for lunch. And you could put, did you eat a full serving, a half a serving, a quarter serving? I'm going to put a full serving, log it for lunch today. The other way you can do that is if you're on your food diary page right here, and let's say we're going to add it for dinner, add food, and then see how this populates. Now you're going to go to recipes, or these are the most recent foods. So you can add a check mark and add it. And here are all the recipes I've ever entered. And then you'll hit check mark. I want to show you another little hack. Let's say you plan on having this again for lunch tomorrow. Let's click over to tomorrow. There's a way that you can repeat your lunch from the other day. So we're going to add food, and you can click on here's frequent, and you're just going to check it off, add checked. Now it's going to populate for tomorrow. And this is a really good way to pre-plan your macros if that's something that you're doing right now. Now, if you're not in my other free group, so we can continue to stay connected, you should join. If you are a mom who is fitting in fitness and you're looking for accountability, support, challenges, you should be in my other group called Moms Fitting in Fitness, or you can visit www.fitandconfidentmoms.com and join the group there. Love to share nutrition and exercise-based information for free to help support you guys with your goals.
And if you watch this to the end, I know that making changes to your fitness and nutrition is really important to you. And as an active mom of 3, I also understand how hard it is to do it on your own without support. And that's why I would love for you to join our free community at fitandconfidentmoms.com. There's a whole group of women and busy moms just like you, waiting to support you and root for you. So if you join, make sure you say hi and share with us your journey. I'm rooting for you always. Bye-bye.